Hello and welcome to Raju Notes channel, your pit stop for weekly current affairs updates. The updates tailor-made for students taking all kinds of competitive exams like UPSC, civils, defense and placement interviews. Please subscribe to the channel and stay updated every Sunday. India sweeps first ever Kho World Cup, wins both men's and women's trophies. India registered a clean sweep at the inaugural Kho World Cup 2025, winning trophies in both men's and women's categories. India won the men's category by defeating Nepal 54-36 in the final. Earlier, India won the women's final by beating Nepal 78-40. Both India's men's and women's teams registered victories in all their respective matches in the tournament. World leaders, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, have congratulated the US President Donald Trump on his return to the White House for a second term. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar represented the India at the swearing-in ceremony of the 47th President of the United States of America. Donald Trump had signed several executive orders on day one of his second term in the office. Outlining the orders, President Trump also said that his topmost priority is to declare a national emergency along US southern borders with Mexico. He said all illegal entry will immediately be halted and will begin the process of returning millions on millions of criminal aliens back to the place from which they came from. The first executive order he signed was for ending the work from home for federal employees. Another significant order that he signed was to restore freedom of speech and end federal censorship. Donald Trump also said his day one orders will begin the process of renaming Gulf of Mexico as Gulf of America. It will also outline a new US policy under which the United States will be recognized and be home only to two genders, that is, male and female. America, he said, will also end the new green policy of EVs, that is, electric vehicles, with the signing in of the orders. Among other orders, President Trump used his special powers to pardon hundreds of people, including those involved in the 2021 US Capitol riots after Mr. Trump lost the last elections to Joe Biden. Kenya is on a high alert after neighboring Tanzania confirmed an outbreak of Marburg virus disease (MVD) in the northwestern Kagera region. According to WHO, the Marburg virus is transmitted to people from fruit bats and spread among humans through direct contact with the bodily fluids of infected people, surfaces, and materials. Tanzania previously reported an MVD outbreak in March 2023. According to WHO, human MVD infections with an average fertility rate of 50% results from prolonged exposure to mines or caves inhabited by Rosetta's fruit bat colonies. Once introduced into the human population, the Marburg virus can spread through human to human transmission via direct contact with the blood, secretions, organs, or other bodily fluids of the infected people, and with the surfaces and materials contaminated by these fluids. Jal Shakti Minister C.R. Patil has underscored that India is not only deeply committed to water conservation but also driving a transformative revolution in this critical sector. Delivering a keynote address at the India Pavilion at the World Economic Forum 2025 in Davos, Mr. Patil said that through large scale efforts, the nation has significantly strengthened its water resources, setting a double benchmark for sustainable water management. Calling for strengthening international cooperation and collective action, Mr. Patel emphasized that water scarcity, further aggravated by climate change, overpopulation, and overuse, is a universal challenge. He said that over the years, the government has made remarkable progress in ensuring access to safe drinking water from rural India. The World Economic Forum provides a platform for the ministry to showcase India's groundbreaking initiative in wash innovations and climate resilience, emphasizing efforts to promote equitable and inclusive access to WASH series. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri will be on a two-day visit to China from Sunday for a meeting of the Foreign Secretary Vice Ministers mechanism between India and China. Briefing media in New Delhi, Ministry of External Affairs MEA spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said the Foreign Secretary will be meeting his counterpart, the Vice Minister in China, where all issues of bilateral interest will be discussed. He said this meeting flows from the understanding that the leaders reached in Kazan. Mr. Jaiswal said subsequent to that, both sides have meetings of the special representatives and foreign minister level meetings as well. On a media query on fencing the Bangladesh border, the MEA spokesperson said there have been many agreements between India and Bangladesh to fence the border. Fencing the border is necessary so that the crime related incidents can be prevented. He said India wants that agreements made with Bangladesh to fence the border should be positively implemented. Mr. Jaiswal said the fencing on both sides of the border is being done as per the agreements made between the two countries. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh flagged off battlefield surveillance system Sanjay in New Delhi. This surveillance system will enhance battlefield transparency and transform the future battlefield as it is equipped with state of the art sensors and cutting edge analytics. It will be inducted into the Indian Army in three phases starting from March this year. An automated system Sanjay integrates inputs from ground and aerial battlefield sensors and produce a common surveillance picture of the battlefield. It will help in monitoring the vast land borders, prevent intrusions, and assess situations with unparalleled accuracy. According to the Defense Ministry, it proves to be a force multiplier in intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. This would enable commanders to operate in both conventional and sub-conventional operations in network-centric environments. Its induction will be a big leap towards data and network-centricity in India. Sanjay has been indigenously and jointly developed by Indian Army and Bharat Electronics Limited. This system has been developed for 2,402 crore rupees. Battlefield surveillance system Sanjay will be a key attraction during the upcoming Republic Day parade on Kartavya Path. National Girl Child Day was celebrated across the nation with a focus on raising awareness about the rights, education, health, and safety of the girls in the society. Observed annually on 24th of January, this day serves as a reminder of the importance of treating every girl with respect and ensuring they have an equal opportunities to grow, learn, and thrive. The day also marks the anniversary of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme launched by Prime Minister Modi on 22nd of January 2015. This landmark initiative aims to address a critical issues such as female foeticide, child marriage, and gender discrimination while promoting girl child's education, health, and safety. The theme for National Girl Child's Day 2025 is Empowering Girls for a Bright Future. This theme emphasizes the need to offer girls equal opportunity to lead and shape their future while recognizing their role in society. Initiated by the Ministry of Women and Child Development, the National Girl Child Day was first observed in 2008 in India. The day was established to address critical issues like child marriage, female foeticide, and gender inequality. It also aims to raise awareness about the challenges faced by the girls in society while highlighting the importance of education, health, and nutrition for their overall development. India is gearing up to deploy its first human operated underwater submersible as a part of Deep Ocean Mission. Union Minister for States for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh said that the submersible, designed for a depth up to 500 meters, is expected to launch this year, with plans extending to reach to 6,000 meters by next year. The announcement was made during the second meeting of the mission steering committee at Prithvi Bhavan, New Delhi. The Deep Ocean Mission aims to explore underwater resources, improve knowledge of deep sea ecosystem, and advance India's blue economy. The mission's objectives include identifying critical minerals, rare metals, and undiscovered marine biodiversity, which have economic and environmental implications. It will also contribute to sustainable fisheries and biodiversity conservation, providing long term benefits to Indian scientific community and economy. Dr. Singh highlighted the parallel progress of the Deep Ocean Mission and the Gaganyaan space program, which aims to send humans to space. This alignment represents India's advancement in both marine and space technology. Indian short film Anuja has achieved a significant milestone by securing a nomination in the Best Short Film Live Action category for Oscars 2025. Anuja is directed by Adam J. Graves and Suchitra Mathai. The film is backed by two-time Academy winner Guneet Monga and the actors Priyanka Chopra and Mindy Kaling. Anuja follows a 9-year-old girl who, alongside her sister Palak, faces a life changing opportunity that tests their bond and mirrors the struggles of girls worldwide. The other short film to make it to the final nomination list are A. Lin, The Last Ranger, I Am Not a Robot, and A Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. The nominations for the 2025 Oscars, which were twice postponed earlier this month due to wildfires in Los Angeles, were announced by Bowen Young and Richelle Sennott. A high speed train project connecting Abu Dhabi and Dubai in just 30 minutes was announced by Etihad Rails. The train will travel at a speed of up to 350 kilometers an hour, dramatically reducing travel time and enhancing connectivity between the two Emirates. This new high speed train is distinct from the previously announced Etihad Rail passenger service, which shares the same network as UAE's freight trains. The first four passenger stations will be located in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, and Fajura, strategically improving the access of rail services for residents and visitors. These stations will be integrated into metros and bus lines, creating a seamless and interconnected transport network. The station will also feature business class lounges, retail outlets, and family friend amenities, with designs inspired by Emirati heritage. While the project costs and the launch dates remain undisclosed, the significant progress has been made with the issuance of tenders and approval for the network designs. The government of Nepal is increasing the permit fee for climbing Mount Everest from $11,000 to 15,000 US dollars, making the world's tallest peak more expensive for mountaineers. The fee are revised after 2015. The new rate is applicable from 1st of September this year. Under the revised rules, every two climbers must hire a guide to climb any mountain over 8,000 meters, including Everest. Under the revised mountaineering regulations, the royalty fee for foreigners climbing Mount Everest from the normal south route in the spring season, that is from March to May, has been raised from 15,000 from the current 11,000 US dollar per person. The autumn season, that is from September to November, climbing fee has increased from 5,500 to 7,500 US dollars. At the same time, the permit cost per individual for the winter, that is from December to February, and monsoon, that is June to August seasons, have also risen from 2,750 to 3,750 US dollars. Fees for the less popular season like September to November and the rarely climbed December to February seasons will also increase by 36% to 7,500 and 3,750 respectively. The World Bank appointed neutral experts have announced that it is competent to decide on the differences between India and Pakistan over two hydropower projects in Jammu and Kashmir under the Indus Water Treaty. The neutral experts have rejected Pakistan's plea to facilitate the establishment of a court of arbitration to consider its concern about the design of the two hydroelectric power projects. India had asked for the appointment of neutral experts to consider concerns over the Kishanganga and Ratal hydroelectric powers. In a statement, the neutral expert said, after careful consideration and analysis, that he should decide on the merits of the points of differences. In a statement, MEA said that the decision upholds the vindicates India's stand that all seven questions were referred to the neutral expert concerning the Kishanganga and Ratley hydroelectric projects. In 2022, the World Bank appointed the neutral experts and a chairman of the Court of Arbitration regarding the Kishanganga and Ratley hydroelectric power plant in view of disagreements and differences between the two countries over the 1960 Indus Water Treaty. Dhaka has urged Beijing to designate hospitals in Kunming for Bangladeshi patient treatment. Bangladesh also proposed to establishing a specialized territory level Chinese hospital in Dhaka. The discussion in this regard took place on Tuesday during the bilateral talks held between Bangladesh Foreign Advisor Tauhid Hossain and Chinese Foreign Minister Yang He in Beijing, said a press release. The advisor is on a 5-day state visit to China. According to Bangladesh medical tourism experts, Kunming can become a good alternative to Chennai in case of prolonged medical visa constraints for Bangladesh patients. Kunming city of China in Yunnan province is just 2 hours 20 minutes by flight from Dhaka, while popular Indian healthcare destination for Bangladeshi patients Chennai to Dhaka it takes 2 hours 50 minutes. Domestically, Bangladesh is facing supply side constraints for the territory level healthcare in the country. Before August 5 last year, Indian medical visa facilities were very easy for the Bangladeshi patients, and Bangladeshi patients were very comfortable with the affordable and hassle free health treatment in hospitals of Chennai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bengaluru, and other cities in India. But amid the diplomatic tensions between the two countries, India is currently issuing medical visas to Bangladeshi for critical cases only. This situation leads to Bangladeshi nationals to search alternatives to Indian healthcare facilities. Bangladesh is also exploring other options of tertiary level healthcare facilities in Thailand, Malaysia for its middle class, lower middle class, for whom Singaporean health facilities are too costly, according to the experts in this field.
Well, that's all, friends, for this week's updates. See you soon next Sunday on the same channel. Till then, take care. Bye bye.